Hi, I am Mandy of Madcow Mandy Designs. It is August 4th, 2022. This is episode 26. I am back with your regularly scheduled programming. Thank y'all so much for being so understanding while I took a 2-week vacation. I definitely thought about y'all every day and came back with a beast of an episode last week that was all vacation. And I cannot tell y'all what happened. All my days kind of blurred together, and when I was looking over the footage last week, there was no work to show you. Like, you had seen everything I knit in the video, so I didn't add anything to it. This week, I have all the things to show you. All of them. I mean, I don't know what happened this week, but it was good for my knitting. So let's get this FO parade started. And my first finished object is going to be my plaid daisy socks. I did make fraternal twins. So this white is 1,000 daisies, 1,000 yellow daisies? I think it is 1,000 yellow daisies from Fangirl Fibers. As part of her Gilmore Girl collection that she was doing. I think I just got an email saying that there are sign-ups. So it's still going. I had to stop mine. The blue is Newport from Hue-It Hand Dyed, which is a local to me dyer out of Shreveport. And the pattern is Plaid Blanket by Rae Makes. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. So, you will notice that the bottom is a little bit bigger than the top of the foot, simply because of the pattern, and that this is a slip stitch pattern. It turns out just a little bit different. So what I try to do when I'm knitting this is to knit really loose across the top of the foot and then tighten up my tension some across the bottom. And when you wear them, you don't notice. It's not enough to notice. So this is the second time I've made this pattern, and I love it. I'm always impressed by how you can make the fraternal twins and they both look good. If I had done them both like this, they would have been gorgeous. Both like this, they would have been gorgeous. Amazing. So, great pattern that you should go and pick up. Next up is my Twisted Cheesecake socks. So this yarn is Pretty Twisted Yarns Summer Berry Cheesecake. It was one of her monthly subscription colorways for her Super Secret Society of Self-Striping Sock Knitters. Got it. Which I think my yarn says it's going to be delivered tomorrow. I'm excited. So I'll get the next month in and I can start working on those. And sign-ups are Saturday if you want to join this club. It's great. So you have the crust, and then the cheesecake has sparkles in it, or speckles. Love it. And I did use my tutorial that I shared with y'all for the color ridge change. What did I call it? Color change ridge. There we go. And it's simply a 1x1 ribbing when you hit the color change. So I'll make sure to link that video down below for y'all if you're interested in that pattern. It's not really like a pattern, it's just kind of a tutorial on how you can make self-striping socks. Kind of a little pizzazz to them. Okay, I'm not done. I did make things that were not socks, including this absolutely ridiculous sweater. Y'all, it's ridiculous. It is so tiny and so cute, and I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with it. This pattern was a whopping $1 from Bad Wolf Girl Knits on Ravelry. I think it's Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits on Instagram. Always linked down below. And it's for a mini sweater ornament. So it's supposed to be like a Christmas tree ornament. I couldn't help myself. It was so tiny. I had to know what the pattern was and how to make it. And I don't know if I'll make any more because it was a little fiddly. These sleeves are tiny. I mean, look at that in comparison to my finger. My finger doesn't even fit inside this sleeve. It's ridiculous. It is so tiny and cute. I used Southern Skeins, and I think this is the yarn left over from my tank top. Oh my god, that's stupid. It's so cute. Okay, I finished a Musselburgh hat. So this one is from Fangirl Fibers. It is called Lane's Drums. Again, part of the Gilmore Girl collection. And yes, I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to put it on my head so y'all can see. So this is the Musselburgh by Ysolda Teague. Great pattern. This is the third one I've made, and the first one that I actually like the color on. Like that's a good color on me. And you can wear it slouchy, or you can go ahead and pull it all the way down and block out the world. Or, you know, flip it up like you're supposed to and have a nice beanie. So, very excited. I can replace the one that I was using last year because the one I wore last year had a lot of white in it, and white does not look good against my skin. So, it didn't stop me from wearing it because it was a really comfortable hat. And refluff. Did I fluff properly? Okay. Like I said, this is the third one I've made. I love the pattern. Obviously, I have a fourth one going. Y'all will be seeing it in a little bit. Love it. I don't know how, but I accidentally made the adult small. It still fits. It's just a little tighter than I expected. And I might block it. I don't usually block hats because, I mean, your head stretches them out, but I might go ahead and block this one and see if it fits any better. Red looks so much better on me than white does. Okay, I have one more finished object, and y'all are not going to believe this. I went way back into the whip pile, and I finished my African flower blanket. Yeah. So it's definitely a lap throw, and it is a, not a pentagon. It has 6 sides. What's 6 sides, y'all? Help me out here. Not a pentagon. Anyways, so the entire blanket is kind of also in that shape. And yeah, I have no idea how you're supposed to connect crochet motifs like this because I've never done it before. This is the first time. And instead of looking up a tutorial, I just kind of went for it. And it doesn't show up on camera, but they're kind of raised and it looks a little honeycomby. which I'm enjoying. I don't know if that's a feature that I was supposed to go for, but I like it. I ran this through the washer and the dryer, trying to soften it up, and it's softened up a little bit, but it's still red heart yarn. It's pretty gross. But the very first throw that I ever made for our bed was in these obnoxiously bright colors, and all I could afford was red heart yarn. So that's what we had, and I had lots of leftovers. I still have lots of leftovers. I probably could have made an entire bedspread in this, but I was sick of making flowers, so this is where we ended. Isn't it happy and bright and oh so very obnoxious? So now this has been hanging out on the back of my couch for the last few days, and it's bright. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I might keep it. I might give it away. I haven't decided. Oh my god, okay. That's all of them. We're finished with those. Now we can move on to works in progress. My s'mores camp bag from 3 by the Sea has, I'm calling this my New Mexico yarn, and it is from Pink Adobe Dyeworks and called Mooncat. It is a store colorway for Mooncat Fibers in Taos, New Mexico. It's where I picked it up from, and it just had all those New Mexico colors I was looking for. And then I have empty needles. Oh no, because I already finished the first sock and I need to start the second one. I made a sock blocker because all of my blockers were full. So I made one out of a coat hanger last night. Oh, not perfect, but it gets the point across. So look at these colors. Oh my god, they're absolutely gorgeous. Okay, thank y'all very much for everyone that follows on Instagram. I put up a couple of yarn options and y'all picked this one for me to cast on last Friday for the 2 by 2 feet sock knit along. So I am using the 2 by 2 feet pattern, and oh, I love it. It's great. Yay! This pattern is still on sale through tomorrow, which is August the 5th. It is automatically $1 off when you add it to your cart. It shows up at checkout, both Ravelry and Etsy. And I'm doing a knit along that will go through the end of August, so midnight, August 31st. And all you have to do is use the hashtag 2x2 feet socks. Yeah, 2 by 2 feet socks, and it'll get you entered into the knit along. Show me what yarn you're using, show me how the sock's going. Oh my god, y'all, somebody already finished a pair of socks. They were so cute. They were scrappy socks, and it was Yarn Chicken Fibers on Instagram. Already finished a pair, and I was like, oh my god, I'm halfway through the foot on my first one, and somebody's already finished a pair. Wow. So I finished my first sock now. I'll go start a second one. Love it. Absolutely beautiful. Y'all, I am so excited to wear all of these socks. We gotta go over numbers at some point. We'll go over numbers in a little bit. Okay, page 2. Next up is my takeout bag from Fate's Thread. And in here, oh look, it's a sock. I'm calling this the pink candy sock because it is very pink and for my Aunt Candy. This purple is Romance from Southern Skeins. It's a very old colorway that came in a box, and I was looking at her website. It looks like she has a color very similar called Wisteria on her website right now, if you were wanting that color. And pink is Fangirl Fibers Oi with the Poodles already. Again, Gilmore Girl collection. I have a few Gilmore Girl things going on right now. But yeah, so just a vanilla sock, and I'm going with my mom's foot measurements because they should be the same for my aunt, and she'll try it on, let me know, and might get added to my knitting list. I also have this really cute little purple popsicle from Bronze Shepherd Studios. It came with the next yarn that I'm going to show you. So, next up is my Smelly Cat bag, also Fate's thread. And, oh dear, here we go. This is, oh, this needs to be weighed. This is Grape from Southern Skeins. It was her Sherbet collection, and that's what the purple popsicle came with. And again, it's a Musselburgh hat. Oh, I am really excited to wear this color. It's gonna look so good. Love purple. Purple's my jam. I have a cute little hanging kitty cat from Silly Sheep Designs. And yeah, I need to weigh this because I think I'm getting close to the end. With the red one, I had about 20 grams left from my 100 gram skein, and I was past, I think it's like 18.5 inches that you're supposed to knit, and I was past that, and I was at like 20 or something. So it's probably time to measure this, and oh, look at that, that's cool. It's probably time to measure this and see how long it is, how much yarn I have left. Maybe count my stitches and see if I managed to make the adult medium this time. I don't know what happened to that other one. But very excited. And yeah, I know that the whole internet went crazy over this pattern a while back with good reasoning. It's a great pattern. You don't have to swatch if you are not familiar with the pattern. There's no swatching. You just start making the hat, and then you measure your gauge on the actual hat, and she has a whole chart of sizes to go from there. Like, amazing. Love it. So, and if you're a sock knitter, it's a giant sock. It's wonderful. So, I will have 2 new ones to wear this winter. Okay. Oh dear. Scrappy blanket. This is last year's summer sock camp bag. And my scrappy blanket. I have red Musselburgh to add to it. I usually only work on this on Sundays because, you know, hashtag Scrappy Sunday. And I haven't showed it to y'all in a few weeks. I have added 16 squares. Yeah. And it's looking a little wonky, but it'll get fixed. You'll see. So, y'all saw this one last time. I added the Laser Light Show and the mini that went with it from Pretty Twisted. Amazing Doggy Swami, 1,000 Yellow Daisies, both from Fangirl Fibers. This is Newport, Hue-It hand dyed, and my summer berry cheesecake. I ran out of the mini, so I only have the main in here. And I have the rest of this row to go. But then I did this awkward thing down here. I decided that this wasn't quite wide enough. Yeah, I wanted it a little bit wider, and I found my fall minis that I forgot to add in last year. So I went ahead and added those in. This is a mini set that I got from Gem State Yarn. I'll try and link that one below. I think it's Gem, like G-E-M, Gem State Yarns. So yeah, I added 10 of those in to make it 2 rows wider. So once I fill in this little bit right here, I'll jump down and try to build my way back up again. But it's looking great. It has all my happy socks in it. This is crocheted. I wanted to make the coziest memories. I'm not sure what the actual name of the knit pattern is, but I wanted to make that, and I didn't want to knit it, so I found a crochet one that was similar, and it is called Scrappy Sock Yarn Blanket by Betsy Makes. Love it. It's going great. My last whip, again, I went digging, y'all. I'm trying to get some of these really old ones taken care of. This is my beekeeper's quilt. This is my entire beekeeper's quilt. That is pathetic. I would like to state for the record that I never ever intended for this to be a full blanket. I did not want a blanket. I wanted a cushion for my fireplace. I had this jar completely full of all these little puffs. I laid them all out on the fireplace last weekend and stitched them all together. This barely fits my butt. I was hoping it would be, you know, I don't know, 2 butts wide? No, it barely fits me. I have so many more puffs to make and I don't want to. I'm so tired of making puffs. But again, I am just using leftover sock yarn to do all this, so there's a little bit of everybody in there. And I will keep working on it. I'll keep making more puffs and adding to it. Yeah. It's just to create a little extra seating for when we have a lot of people over. And we haven't done that in a while, so not in a super big hurry. But I do want to be done making puffs and get that off of my list of whips. So, that is everybody. We need to go over summer sock camp goals that I had set for myself. So, let me throw up this graphic of what all my goals were. I have finished 9 of the 10 pairs of adult socks I wanted to make for camp, and I have 2 more on the needles, so I think I'm going to exceed the goal that I set for myself there. But I also said that I wanted to knit 15 pairs of baby socks, which is not happening. I've made 3 so far. Oops. I did make the socks for my neighbor. I used the Rainbow Connection pattern and the Andalusian stitch pattern. I'm currently working on socks for my Aunt Candy. And I looked at the Hermione pattern. It's the Hermione's Everyday pattern, and it just didn't scream knit me. I don't know, something about the pattern just kind of looked meh, and I'm not feeling it right now, so that might not happen for camp either. I am not going to get socks for my husband made up because I never purchased any workhorse yarn for him. And I'm not doing so great on using scraps either. Oops, I keep opening new yarn. Look at all these beautiful new yarns. I keep opening new yarn instead of using up scraps. So I think so far, I mean, obviously the baby socks use scraps. Other than that, these are all new yarns that I've opened. Aunt Candy's socks are going to be scraps, so that'll count. But I was like really wanting to use up some scraps, and I used like one. Oh well. So that is how camp is going. But I do feel very accomplished. I was looking at my camp book. I am feeling very accomplished because I've clearly made more socks than I intended to, but I wrote my first pattern, and I'm doing my first ever knit along, and I did an Instagram live for those that caught that one. It was just kind of a spur of the moment thing that I decided to do, and it was fun. It was not nearly as terrifying as I thought it was going to be, because I mean, it's live. I can't edit out anything stupid that I might do. So yeah, I've accomplished a lot this year with sock camp, and I'm very proud of myself, and I hope sock camp is going well for everyone else. We have about a month left. Okay, I have no mail to show you this week. I am trying to be good. I am trying really, really hard to be good and not spend a whole lot of money, since we just got back from vacation and I spent a lot of money on yarn on vacation. So I have plenty of yarn. I'm trying to be good. I'm not necessarily on a diet. I'm just trying to be better. Like I said, I think my monthly Pretty Twisted shows up tomorrow, so I'll make that video and post it for y'all just as soon as I can. And yeah, life stuff. So I don't usually talk about future knits on here, but I am this week because oh my, okay. I don't usually share future whips because I don't know what I'm going to make. I just kind of make things as I go. I do what I want and kind of spur of the moment, whatever makes me happy. But last fall, for my birthday, I cast on a Halloween sweater, and I loved every minute of it. I will be showing that sweater on here as a throwback item soon. It is the, I think it was called Mostly Ghostly. It was the fall sweater collection by Bad Wolf Girl Knits, and it has little ghosts around the yoke. It was so cute. I love it. And she just released What's This sweater. It has little Christmas hats up here and snowflakes, and then real big is Jack Skellington, like his face. Oh my god. Okay, so absolutely have to have that. I will be attempting to wait until September for my birthday to cast that on. I will have to order some yarn because I don't keep a sweater's quantity of yarn, and I don't know if I have any of the colors needed for that sweater. We'll see. I might have green, which is like a tiny accent color. Oh, so I'll have a photo of that sweater in here for y'all to see because it's so cute. I cannot wait. I'm trying. I gotta be good. I have to wait until September, which, hint, hint, there's usually a birthday sale. Usually around the end of August, beginning of September, there's a sale. So keep your eye out on that one. I forgot to show y'all something that we picked up in Santa Fe. Crinkle, crinkle, sorry. We decided at some point, I think it was like our 4th or 5th Christmas together, that every year we would pick out one Christmas ornament and purchase it, and it would be something significant to the year. Our anniversary is December the 1st, so our anniversary falls kind of right along with Christmas and everything. And last year I bought us a little silver Hot Wheels pickup truck that had a Christmas tree in the bed of it because we bought a truck last year. And the year before that, I have a skeleton key with our address on it because we bought this house. Those have been big things. Well, we were in Santa Fe and I looked down and there's a bowl of Christmas ornaments. And I'm like, hun, this is probably going to be the most exciting thing that happens to us this year. So what if we get a Santa Fe Christmas ornament? And he's like, yeah, that's a great idea. So this is what we picked out. It is so pretty. It's pottery, and it does have some sparkle shimmer on it, but it seems to stay on it and not come off on me. And it's just really pretty. So I'll add a tag to it that says Santa Fe, New Mexico 2022, and that's going to be our ornament for this year. I'm excited about that. I'm going to hold it because there's nowhere safe to set that down right now. It'll roll away. So yeah, that's all that I really have going on life-wise. Everything is going well, thankfully, and we're just kind of enjoying the peace and quiet after a vacation. He's gone back to work, and yeah, it's good here. So it has been absolutely wonderful getting back to podcasting and chatting with y'all today. I will see you again next week, and until then, enjoy your knitting, enjoy your crochet, your crafting, whatever it is that you are making, and I will see you next week. Bye.